It's Motivation Monday, which means we go on r/motivation and get motivated.
It's the Joe Show.
It's the Joe Show with me, Joe. We're gonna do a little motivation meme review here. Let's see what we got. First thing I see is the best thing that motivates me from a guy named Duke on Twitter. It says, don't focus on going 0 to 100. Focus on going 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, and so on and so forth until you get to 100. Build sustainable habits through gradual progression. I think we've gone over this a bunch of times here on Motivation Monday. You got to take them small steps, baby. You can't make that leap from 0 to 100 as much as we all want to make that giant leap for mankind. Sometimes we got to go baby steps on the ground. I'm talking about crawling before you finally stand up, wobble around, and take that step to get to 20, to eventually make your way to 40, all the way on up to 100. Now you're walking like an astronaut. Don't know how we got all the way to space, but baby, we're intergalactic. Next one says, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, then no one can stop you. Oh, it got real motivating in there at the end. Had a little fire in it, a little passion. No one can stop you. I thought it was gonna be like, anyone can help you, but no, it's no one can stop you, baby. That's nice, I like that. We got a motivating statue. I've seen this statue before. It's a self-made man by Victor Pina. It's a guy who's clearly an obese guy carving his skinny body out from around him in the fat, meaning if you put in the work, you can chisel down and get whatever you're looking to achieve, whether it's the body you want, the money you want, the whatever it is. If you're willing to put in the work and chip away at all the fat to really get to that muscle, you can get to where you want to be. This one says, stay positive, y'all. How you see the world depends on how you look. There's two people sitting in jail. One of them sees bars and he's drawing the window, and the other one sees the world beyond the window, which is sunny outside with birds flying in the air, trees on the skyline. It just depends on how you look, or it could say it depends on where you look. Because one guy is drawing the right thing, he's just not looking far enough, and the other guy's looking much further beyond what's just right in front of him to the world beyond. So the world depends on where you are looking. It could not be actually any more true. It comes down to mindset and how you're viewing things and how you're projecting yourself onto others. I honestly, guys, I wasn't feeling super motivated today, but I decided to do this video because I needed a little pumping up. It's been a rough week. It's been a rough month. It's been a rough year for everybody here in 2020. We just need a little motivation every week to get us going. This one says, whoever is trying to bring you down is already below you. I think we had that already. Something about blowing you. If they're below you, if they're trying to bring you down, they can blow you. I don't know. Something like that. This is a post that's a little bit different. I think it's on Instagram, and it says, first try at Macaroons in February. You can see it on the left. It actually looks like a bunch of weird looking pancakes versus my more recent macaroons, which are on the right-hand side. Now, if I could only find a picture of the first cake I ever decorated. This post is to remind you to never give up. I had so many fails before I got to the beautiful macaroons that I can make now. We got those pancake-looking macaroons on the left, and on the right-hand side, we got, in order, probably some vanilla macaroons, some matcha mango macaroons, and on the bottom, we got some sprinkle vanilla coconut, delicious, creamy, banana fan. I don't know where I was going with that. We got some sprinkle, delicious macaroons on the bottom. Definitely big improvements from the first to the current try. I wonder if this person also set up a macaroon business then, selling you macaroons, getting that macaroni. I think that's what you call money, right? Macaroni. Confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. I don't know if this is motivating or philosophical. This seems actually more philosophical to me than motivating. Confidence is silent, meaning that confident people don't have to say much. They project an aura about them, and that's how you know that they're confident. Where insecurity is allowed, people run their mouths, or they just talk loud, or they project insecurity because they're feeling, insecure about something. I actually had a situation today where I had an insecurity show up and I did not handle it well. Not proud of myself, how I reacted. And it was kind of loud. It was loud in the way that it affected the other person in a very negative way. Had I been more confident in just saying, hey, blah, 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 this is why, blah, 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 maybe the situation would have been avoided. Not necessarily confident is being silent, but there could have been a silence in the way that I handled the situation. Instead, I handled it with loud reaction instead of silent, non-reaction, calm reaction. Hope that makes sense. I don't know if it's motivating, but whatever. Confidence is silent and security is loud. You know what we're talking about here. We got a little comic here that says, everybody just wants to be liked and accepted, except for Tom. Tom doesn't give a shit. And Thomas riding away with an Anon mask on, flipping the bird to all the people with a bunch of red balloons. Tom kind of looks like an asshole. I mean, really, Tom, there was no need to be flipping everybody else while you rode away on your 100 red balloons. Everybody's looking on more of like, I don't want to be accepted, but what the hell is Tom doing? As far as motivation or being motivated goes, I like the sentiment here. The sentiment is, don't give a crap what people think about you. You're going to do you. You should think a little bit about what people are going to think about you, though, because, like, if we all lived in a society where we just were like Tom, just flipping everybody off and being a dick, probably wouldn't be the best society to live in. Sometimes we have to not necessarily be liked and accepted, but work within the constraints of the society that we've set up, unfortunately. Here's one. Dreams don't work unless you do. Ain't gonna have to achieve your dreams by sitting around being lazy. Nothing more true than that. Nothing more true than that. You gotta work to achieve your dreams. Everybody did. There's a famous YouTuber that I was checking out this week, Mr. Beast. He actually did this cool thing where he recorded a video 5 years ago and set it to release today on October 3rd. And he released it, and at the time he showed his statistics, and he had like 5,000 YouTube followers and a couple thousand views, and today he has 44 million followers. And in the video he was like, man, I hope I'm doing YouTube for my job, and I hope that I even have like 1 million subscribers. It's gonna be really awkward if I don't, but I hope I have 1 million subscribers. Guy has 44 million subscribers now, but he put in the work. I went back and looked at all his videos, and he was making videos for years before anybody cared about him. Literally years. And now he's just making that YouTube money, and he's donating it. And by donating it, I mean giving it away to people. It's kind of a shtick. He gives away stuff on his show. But he worked hard to achieve his dreams, and he did way beyond his dreams. And so you gotta work to achieve your dreams. Hope you're motivated to get something done today. Be productive. It's healthy self, but we can actually break that down into a couple different words. It says, hey, heal thyself. Ooh, philosophical, motivational, algebraical. If you heal thyself, then you will have a healthy self. But in order to have a healthy self, you must heal thyself. I don't know if the therapy falls into it, or being mindful, or doing yoga, taking care of yourself. I think it encompasses all of those things to have a healthy self. But I like that, heal thyself before you can have a healthy self. Sounds almost biblical. This one is attributed to Elvis Presley. If Elvis actually said this, who actually knows? But it says, when things go wrong, don't go with them. Was that in an Elvis song? I wonder if that was in an Elvis song. I don't know, but that's nice. When things go wrong, don't go with them, like I did today. Things went wrong, I went with it. Went right down that path into wrongness when I should have turned around and said, no, Joe, we're not doing wrongness today. We're not following that path. We got a fork in the road. You can choose right or you can choose wrong. You can choose react. You can choose not react. You can make things awkward or you can make things better. And I chose the wrong path today. Don't be like Joe. When things go wrong, don't go with them. Be the type of person you want to meet, which is interesting because I saw the type and then I immediately started dissecting the font of this motivational meme, and I hate the font. The font on this meme needs some motivation to be better. It needs to be the font that it wants to meet because the type in this meme sucks. Be the type of person you want to meet, though, which means if you don't like yourself, if you wouldn't want to talk to yourself or be yourself, meet yourself, hang out with yourself, you got to change and be somebody that you actually want to hang out with. And this actually comes back to mindset as well. I know that I have a very negative mindset. I don't like living up here in this mind. I also happen to have an inner voice. Some people do not have an inner voice, and my inner voice is rather negative. It is exhausting. I'm working on it, but be the type of person you want to meet. Meet that person in your head. Or I should say, be mindful of that person in your head and if they are the type of person that you would actually want to meet and hang out with. And if they're not, you gotta make some strides to change. As always, we end Motivation Monday on a video here, and this one says, this guy's amazing, what's holding you back? He's got no hands, it looks like, and he's still playing the guitar. Let's see what this guy is doing. It already looks incredible. I'm in. What's he doing? Oh, he's rocking that bass. It ain't guitar, he's got that funkadelic bass. Oh, breaking it down. Oh. 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 I love that. That dude is rocking that bass. He was flopping all over that bass, plucking those strings, getting that funk, making it, bringing that soul vibe. I loved it. What's holding you back? If that guy can teach himself how to play bass with barely having any hands, you can do whatever you set your mind to. We already learned today you got to put in the work to make your dreams come true. You got to get your mindset right. You got to be the type of person that you want to meet. That's been today's Motivation Monday. I hope you're feeling a little bit more motivated to go out there and hit your week. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button and match that bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. In the meantime, share this with a friend. Check out some of my other videos. I really like my free compliment video from last Friday. We're live, baby. In the meantime, if you find something motivating, you can send it to hijoeshow@gmail.com. You got ideas for the show, you can also send it there. Until then, stay motivated because I love you.